For Father's Day, my son surprised me with a huge envelope and a heart on it. And inside was a poem about his personal Superman, which, believe it or not, is me.
That's duty.
Hello and welcome back to That's Duty, Home of Parenting. I'm Matt, your host, and today, obviously, I'm going to talk about Father's Day. We need to talk about Father's Day because I think all around the world, many people are celebrating it, some only to have something that is also balancing out the overwhelming importance of Mother's Day. But what is actually Father's Day and why are we celebrating it? I took some time for me this year to reflect on this. Today I want to share my thoughts, but most importantly, my emotions. As you have seen, my son believes I'm his Superman, and of course, this was the most flattering compliment a father can get. And lately, a lot of my friends are becoming fathers, and whenever I talk to them, because I already had the pleasure of becoming a father 8 years ago, they're very excited, they're a bit nervous, but always in a very positive manner. And I thought, wow, that's a very cool sign. Young dads nowadays, they're really happy to become dads and they don't see or don't feel that this is a burden for them anymore. And most importantly, they really want to embrace their role, right? They seem to understand that becoming a father is not just a quick act that is happening, but it's actually a lifelong journey and a process that you really need to embrace into it, to really fill the role with life, with all the ups and downs. They seem to understand that it's a big transformation going on, not only on the outside world, with having an additional mouth to feed, but also in the internal world. They understand that they also need to change, they need to adapt and reinvent themselves. And I think this is really something that we should celebrate on Father's Day, because maybe you out there also have had your own fathers, the grandfathers, the grand-grandfathers, and some stories might have been shared. And I've always heard, my father was such a hard guy. He was so harsh on me. He was never there. Maybe he went to war still, which in Europe is a big thing still nowadays, that 2 generations ago, there was a big war going on, right? And it made a huge impact, especially on men, because they were in war and they came back. They were traumatized. They were really hardcore people and they didn't know how to treat children. And I think in my generation, the next generations to come, it's a beautiful thing that still there are some kind of roles, but those roles are also opening up. So men are allowed to share their emotions, to really share their feelings with the children and open up to them and have a completely new concept of what it means to be a dad. This is a wonderful thing. So for all the young fathers and the fathers to be on Father's Day, I wish you the very, very best. This is the most exciting journey of your lives. Don't waste it on being a hard dad or believing that you need to fit in. Fill the role with life and feel it that you get also joy out of it and you get joy out of your children. Because in the end, right, it's the best thing to become a Superman for one and the most important person or people in your life, which are your children. And happy Father's Day. I'm Matt. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget, subscribe, like, comment in the channels how you celebrated your Father's Day, and see you next time. Peace.
That's duty.